Good morning YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I just thought I would do a orchid update for you. It is just into June, so we'll call this the June greenhouse orchid update. And there's just plenty to see, so I wanted to bring out the camera. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here. It's going to be a bright day. You can see the sun already starting to come in. I'm supposed to get some really hot weather, so I'm going to throw up the shade cloth later on today after I'm finished filming. But at this point the shade cloth just kind of goes on and off as I need it. On brighter but cooler days where the weather's under 25, I usually can keep the shade cloth off still. But when the weather gets 25, 30 or so, then I do what I can to cool everything down. But let's get started here. So this is Brasidium orchid. Really cool. It's just got some pendulous spikes here. I didn't bother to stake them. There's another one over here. So it's a cross between a spider orchid and an Oncidium orchid. Here is Proscheckia. This one is Radiata. Let's see if I can get this in focus. This is an alba form, so there's no color in it whatsoever. Kind of nice. I see my other Proscheckia back here. Let's see if I can get this in focus. I can see the main bud. There it is. My cockleshell orchid is back in bloom again. You can see a flower right there, so that's kind of cool. Another jewel box cat. He's actually almost finished on one spike. It looks good on the other one though. Last time I had a great big one in bloom. It's pretty much finished. We'll get to him in a minute. What else? Here is a little Lycaste aromaca. I have those all over the greenhouse this time of year in bloom. They do really well for me. Let's see. There is what's left of a Sherry baby. The spike was actually dead, and then that thing decided just to produce one more branch before it went away. So it's been basically cut off, but there it is. Nice white Phalaenopsis. I almost said Oncidium there. And here is a Frag Andine Fire. Looking quite nice against the sunny background. What else we got? These are just sequential bloomers, so this has got to be its last spike on there. It's been going for a while. I see some bloom spikes starting. There's another one there on my Dendrobium. What is that guy? Phalaenopsis, I want to say. Can't quite see. I'll bring him up when he's in bloom there. I can't see the tag. What else? Nothing down there. A Culminaria is coming out right there. There's another one opening up there. That's a type of Oncidium type orchid. You can see my what do they call that one? Oh, it's early in the morning and I haven't had my coffee yet. Oh, Encyclia. Epidendrum, there's the name. He's a big one. Epidendrum. And he's still in bloom. He's at a 5.5 foot mark there. He's quite tall. What else? Here is another Lycaste. So I'll be able to get a better shot of the flower for you. These are deciduous, so they drop all their leaves in the late winter, I would say. And then they get their bloom spikes. And then they get their leaves just after their bloom spikes start to open. So that's nice. This is one of my favorite Cattleyas. If I can ever get this to a show, I'm sure it would do very good. Look at how flat it is. I'm grabbing the tag here so I can see the kind. And wow, my lowland chamber is already kicked on. There it is. Sophrolalea Cattleya Mahalojack. And it has an awesome smell to it as well. It smells like roses. But it is just a beautiful, beautiful Cattleya. You can also smell the aromaca right now. The aromaca smells like cinnamon. Here is another Proscheckia. This one is a Gluteata. Yeah, Gluteata. Cool little one, comes from Mexico. It has an interesting scent to it as well. I find it kind of like a mild minty scent, but others will disagree. My mic cord is getting tangled in another Phalaenopsis here. Phals never liked my greenhouse much in the last couple of years. I kept it too cold, and you'll see evidence of that on a lot of my phals, but they're starting to grow out of it now. I'm keeping them a bit warmer, and they're doing okay. This one is a first-time bloomer for me. I'm very excited about this guy. Here's his tag. Hutiania. Anyways, beautiful. I usually keep him up on the top shelf where it's warmest, but I brought him down just some when I seen he was in spike there. I see a spike there on my Dendrobium Phalaenopsis. I see some flowers here on a different Dendrobium Phalaenopsis. That Cattleya there is the big jewel box from the last video update. It's just got the last of its little flowers about to fade on it. What's this guy? My Gongoria. There's my Gongoria. So I'm a little worried about this guy actually. I love the flowers, and that's some of the problem here. So he's blooming again and again and again. You can see there's a flower spike and a flower spike and another new flower spike, and there's no new growth coming. And occasionally I've lost orchids because they just decide I no longer want to grow new growth. I will just keep blooming and blooming, and yeah, I don't see any new growth in there. So hopefully some will come. There's a little bit of back bulb growth there, but that's about it. So interesting orchid though. They look like little birds or little dragons. They don't last very long, so I'm happy he was out. Here is another Cattleya. This one is Cattleya Radiata. Probably saying that wrong. They're short-lived little blooms on these guys, but at least there's lots of them. I've been told that this particular one opens further than a lot. A lot of them are very closed up still when they open, so that's nice. Again, I grow it on the top shelf. I just usually bring stuff down so I can see it while it's in bloom. Ooh, and here's a little miniature. I'm going to pick him up so I don't miss him. Looking very nice. Dendrobium Phalaenopsis. Got another bud on the other side. This was just a gift, so he's doing pretty good. Got him last year. I see all kinds of spikes in here. A few flowers down there tucked in, starting or finishing. A culminaria. I see that's just a hybrid between a Miltassa and I believe a Brassa. I can't see the tag. But he's blooming sort of pushed up against the window. Bloom spikes are everywhere in between us, so that's good. Lots of spikes there. What else? I'm going to just step up on the stepladder since it's here. There's a cluster of flowers here. This is one of my favorite oncidiums. Let's see if we can get it in focus. It's not the brightest color. It's kind of a brown and yellow, to be honest, but it has an awesome smell that I've never smelt on any flower before. I can't even describe it. It's just awesome. It's Green Valley Honey is the cultivator name. And right in with that is my LC Tokyo Magic. Very specific, prolific bloomer on this guy as well. Doing really well. Brought him down. Back here is, I believe it's a species, but I don't know the name of it. Never had a tag, and to me it looks like some sort of, I want to say Encyclia or Proscheckia, but who knows. I'll have to mail it away, some photos of it, and see if I can get it ID'd. But interesting little plant. It doesn't have tons and tons of flowers on it, but they're nice, they're long-lived. Just climbing up a little bit more. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this one. It's such a bad angle for it. That's my BLC or BC Little Mermaid. Love that guy. It's got really clean, just nice looking flowers on it. but unfortunately the flower is facing the wrong way, and I'm on a ladder with the camera. So, oh, back here is another one that is going to be a first-time bloomer. What is this guy here? Ugh. Phalaenopsis. So, that guy was just like a $5 orchid, and I got him a couple years back, and he's finally got a couple spikes on him now, so that'll be interesting. I like first-time bloomers. They're fun. Alright, let's keep going here. This little Vanda type guy, he's almost done. He hangs up high. He's been in bloom for a while. I like how just flat red they are. They're really nice. And we'll keep going over to the back. Shadier spots. Oh, it's much cooler back here too. I'm not in the sun right now. A nice phal. This guy got severe damage. He was a house growing phal for years. My neighbor gave him to me, and he just did not like the greenhouse, but he's starting to adjust now. Another white phal. I have so many white phals because I had them in my wedding a few years back. Let's see. This one's looking really faded, but it just keeps going. He doesn't want to give up his flowers. The flowers are just like getting plain old, but he's still going. One of my favorite epidendrums. It's a hybrid. One of the best smelling ones that I've ever smelled. There's the tag there. And yeah, he's still going. There's another, this is a big Lycaste aromaca here. Oh, and before we go too far, my Temptation has got a good flower spike on it. So that's nice. It bloomed last year too. And I'll keep going over now. Let's see what else. This is a wonderful little phal. He just started, he's one of those mini phals. He's been in the same pot basically forever. I repotted him once. Now he just hangs here. You can see the cold damage from previous years, but the nice beautiful new leaf coming out. So hopefully I've made the right changes for that. I'll turn off the air conditioner because it was just coming on there. Here's a little Restripia doing his thing. They kind of remind me of bugs. There's a close-up of him. So he's down quite low. It's quite cool and moist down here. Fogger's right down here. Here's a Masdevallia spike. This guy here is a nice one. I'm going to zoom in on his tag. Zygo State. And then zoom in on him. He is like severely green and white. It's so awesome. I really like him. These flowers took forever to open, but now I see there's a few open. So hopefully they stay open for a while. Quite a miniature little plant. But yeah. So I'm just sort of looking around here to see if I've missed anything. Oh yeah, I have missed quite a bit. We'll keep going. Your tour gets to keep going. Promisia. This one's a chameleon. It's a hybrid. So again, I have them hanging for drainage, but lots of flowers on them. My Neophenita, up to 3 spikes out now. Again, he hangs for drainage and just space efficiency. He's nicely shaded under the shelf here, but doing really well. Another Promisia, it's too bad he wasn't a few weeks more ahead. Just loaded with buds. Everywhere is buds in this thing. But he'll probably be on the next update. Maxillaria variabilis. Lots of little yellow flowers. He's got an interesting scent to him. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's an interesting scent. And I think that is pretty much it for orchids. So we'll call that our orchid tour for June. Hopefully there'll be lots coming for July as well. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching. And this guy is just amazing. Look at the side view of the flower here. It's just so unique. Love it. Love it, love it. Anyways, bye guys.